passion fraught with dread. And if they proceed but don't succeed, well, the devil will take their heads.
Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new series of Let's Play, new Let's Play series, Cuphead. I've practiced the crap out of this. Sadly it won't be enough because Let's Player's curse will probably kick in, though I think that's just a myth. It just gets in your head and when something bad happens you think it's some Let's Player's curse when it's hard to talk and play at the same time, especially with a game like this, because for anyone who knows about this game, you know it's notoriously difficult. And I know that from experience, but it is a lot of fun. So let's not waste time and let's get started. Let me delete this. And let's start a brand new save. I could have started from my new game, basically my completed save and wussed out, but that wouldn't be very fun. Once upon a time, in a magical place called Inkwell Isle, there were two brothers named Cuphead and Mugman. They lived without a care under the watchful eye of the wise Elder Kettle. One day, the two boys wandered far from home, and despite the Elder Kettle's many warnings, ended up on the wrong side of the tracks, and entered the Devil's Casino. Inside, Cuphead and Mugman soon found themselves on a winning streak at the craps table. "Hot dog!" exclaimed the King Dice, the casino's sleazy manager. "Those fellas can't lose." "Nice run, boys," laughed a newcomer. The brothers gasped. It was the casino's owner, the devil himself. "How about we raise the stakes?" he suggested with a toothy grin. "Win one more roll and all the loot in my casino is yours," the devil boomed. "But if you lose, I'll have your souls. Deal?" Cuphead, blinded by easy riches, nodded and grabbed the dice for a throw. "Good gosh, Cuphead, no!" cried Mugman, for he understood the danger, but it was too late. "Snake eyes," laughed the devil while slamming the floor. "You lose." The brothers trembled in fear as he loomed over them. Now about those souls?" The brothers pleaded for their very lives. There must be another way to repay you," Mugman stammered. "Yes, please, mister," Cuphead added. Perhaps there is," the devil snickered, pulling out a parchment. "I have a list of runaway debtors, I gotta read up how to say that. Collect their souls for me and I just might pardon you two mugs." "Now get going," the devil roared, kicking the boys out most rudely. "You have till midnight tomorrow to collect every one of those souls. Otherwise, I'll be the one collecting yours." Anyways, Cuphead and Mugman were terribly frightened and ran away as fast as they could. "Come on, Mug," panted Cuphead. "We have to find the Elder Kettle. He'll know what to do." Anyways, hopefully volume levels are fine. Let me know if they aren't. Let me adjust my headset a little bit. Didn't feel right. And with that intro cutscene over, we can now get into another cutscene and then start the game. What a fine pickle you boys have gotten yourselves into. I know you don't want to be pawns of the devil, but if you refuse, I can't bear to imagine your fates. You must play along for now, collect those contracts. And you'd best be ready for some nasty business. Your friends won't be very friendly once you confront them. In fact, I expect they'll transform into terrible beasts. Take this potion so they won't hang you out to dry. It will give you the most remarkable magical abilities. Now he wants us to go here and do a tutorial, but as much as I don't need to do it, I want to come here and grab something. So down to crouch, Z to jump, shift to dash, down and Z on platforms to drop through, hold X to do a rapid fire shot. Depending on your gun, it might be a single shot, slower, faster, whatever. Hold C to lock position for 8 directional aiming. Press jump and then jump again before you hit a pink object to parry it. Hit V for an EX shot, which is stronger than a normal, and coins, which will buy us stuff. Anyways, with that little quick tutorial over with, we don't have to do it, by the way. I just did it to get the coin. We can now leave and start the game proper. Anyways, to explain things, this game mostly consists of bosses with some running gun stages sprinkled in. Anyways, let's talk to Tomato Boy here. He'll say, "Hey fellas, looks like you're in for it now, eh? Well, I used to be the same way, always getting into trouble. running, jumping, shooting. But now I prefer to just strolling around and going into the pictures. Going to pictures, movies basically. But hey, let me give you a hand. Take this. He'll give us 3 gold coins. I'm not too concerned about what he says because I just want to go buy something. And you need at least 3 coins to get it. And welcome to the shop where you can buy new weapons and charms and other things. We're going to buy a charm, which is the smoke bomb. It'll change our dash into an invisible dash, which will make us invulnerable during the period of the dash. So how do we equip it? Well, while on the world map, hit shift. And this will bring you to your equip card where you can equip up to 2 guns at the same time. You can only use one at a time, but you hit tab to switch between them. Your super, which we don't got yet, and the charm, which we just bought. And let's not waste any time, and let's fight go to our first level, which is the first boss. The Root Pack in Botanic Panic. The Root Pack, that doesn't sound like one person. Well, you'd be correct. It's actually 3 bosses in one, which is actually really easy. This one will just shoot dirt and crap at you and a pink worm at the end. Just dodge the dirt, and if you can, parry the worm. Remember, you can only parry pink things. If it's not pink, don't bother. If you get at least 3 parries, you'll actually add to your total grade, which will be important after the fight. Anyways, now that we have our little cards filled up, which are EX meter, our super meter, by the way, you can have up to 6 EX attacks. Unless you have a super equipped, then when you have all 6 filled, you do a super attack instead. Now that little thing next to our cards is our health, HP. You have 3 hits. You make 3 mistakes, your ass is out. And with all that aside, the first boss, as you've been watching, is really pathetically easy. This being the 3rd and final one, which is a carrot. He'll shoot homing carrots at you, which slowly home towards you, and he'll do that psychic ray from his 3rd eye or whatever. When he's done with that, just stay under him and shoot the carrots as they come along. Easy stuff. If you can and you get an opening, shoot your EX attack at him, because that does a lot more damage. Eat it. And that's it. He's defeated. By the way, don't worry about getting hit when the fight ends. You'll take no damage. Anyways, this is the results screen. Depending on your time, your health, your parry, and your super meter and difficulty, you'll get a grade. Because I did everything flawlessly, I get an A+. There is a grade that's higher, which is S, but you have to be doing expert difficulty to unlock that. To get expert, though, you have to beat the game at least once, which is fair. You don't want to jump into expert right off the bat. That would be really stupid. Also, you would have noticed there was a simple difficulty. I don't know what it's like because I've never touched it, but I heard you can't beat the game because of it. So don't do simple because it won't let you beat the game on it. Anyways, after that boss fight, we get to do our first running gun level, Forced Follies. Now, there's 2 ways of approaching these levels. You can either do what it says, running gun, or you can play it pacifistly and do it without killing a single enemy. But I'm not going to do that because it's nice to be a pacifist, but these guys aren't exactly friendly and they want your blood. And it's a lot harder to do pacifistly than just shooting through it. Anyways, these are ranked about the same as a boss fight stage, but instead of super meter grade, you'll get coin grade instead. So there's 5 coins per running gun stage. Collect all 5 to get all the money. You want that, obviously. And if you want a higher grade, but trust me, there is literally no reason to get a high grade in this game except for bragging rights. So I guess it's nice to get a higher grade, but you're better off just doing your best to dodge attacks and survive. Not worry about parrying everything that comes and all that crap. Just get good at the game and not try to worry too much about your grade. If you can beat the boss without dying, then you're doing a good job. I don't know why I tried to do that, but I did. Pink butterflies are also, you know, parryable, if you didn't know already. And we're pretty much at the butt end of this stage. We just gotta get past these flying plants. Let's just wait a moment. Of course, I took too long. I don't remember that guy getting up so fast. Let's wait till he jumps up and then shoot him. Then dash on through. And we're pretty much at the end. We just gotta make it past this last pit. Bottomless pits, by the way, won't kill you. They'll just damage you. But if you're out of health, you'll die, obviously. Anyways, we made it through there without a single death, so that's pretty good. Yeah, don't let people shame you if they start giving you crap saying, "Ah, you didn't do it flawlessly, you didn't parry a lot," or whatever. If you managed to beat the boss in a fairly short amount of time, you did a good job. If it didn't take you too many tries, though, on your first playthrough, it's gonna take you a lot of tries. Alright, let's head back to the shop, because there's something here I want to get now, that we have the coin for it. And that's the spread shot. Now, if you've played a game like Contra, you'll know what the spread shot's like, though this one's short range. It's short range, but it's like a shotgun. Think of it like that. It's a short range it's a short range gun. I'll just show it off in the next boss fight. Gupula Grande in Ruse of Venus. These are basically stages, but they're just boss fights. Anyways, the spread shot will, if I'm right, shoot out. Now let's just switch to it. Yeah, this is the spread shot right here. It's most effective at close range, as you can tell. As let's watch out for his attack. You want to kind of stay near him, so when he jumps, he'll just jump over you. Oh, that was close. When he stops, he's going to do that attack right there. And once you've damaged enough, he'll move on to phase 2. Yeah, every boss has multiple phases. So yeah, be careful of that. That's when they'll switch up their patterns and try new things with you. Now this form's a lot easier than the previous one, because this one will give you a long time to react to his move. If you just duck under it, you'll never get touched. Alright, let's switch to our spread gun. That's very useful for this. And that's it. He's done for. But wait, that can't possibly be all. He has a third phase where he plays dead. Alright, let's take him out. This guy's very easy. You shouldn't lose to him after a couple shots. Anyways, just dash out of the way if he tries to slam you with his smash attack. And that's it. He's dead. Flawless victory. Yeah, boss fights are rather short and they don't outstay their welcome, but you will be fighting them a lot because of all the deaths you'll suffer. And trust me, there'll be plenty of that in this Let's Play. Golly, a perfect score. Well, ain't I just the bee's knees. I'm doing a good job. Anyways, there's usually no real set order you have to do the soul contracts in. Every time you open, you'll be able to start out with like a few choices, and then it'll just open up branching pathways. Anyways, Aeroplane Blueprint, another quick tutorial that'll get you used to the third mechanic of this game, which is not too much different from normal, except you're flying. X to shoot, Y for your special, Z to parry. Or jump button, whatever you have it set to. This is your special, which will shoot out a biting bullet, which will hit multiple times. And then you have your super move, which is super bomb or whatever. Touch an enemy for massive damage, and I mean massive damage. I think it's 152. Alrighty, let's take on the next boss, the last one for this episode, Hildeberg in Threatening Zeppelin. A lot of people seem to have trouble with this. This is your first shooter boss, your first side-scrolling shooter boss. Basically think of Gradius and all that crap. And you'll know what kind of type of play you'll be getting into. Oh, I tried to parry that. See? I got greedy and that's what happened. That's why I say just worry about fighting the boss, nothing else. And it's after a bit of damage she'll go into her second phase, which is one of the Zodiacs. I don't know which one this one is. Because I'm stupid, I know. Just play it safe with her. Try to stay below her horn, so when she does that, you can just move out of the way. And with enough damage, she'll transform back. Yeah, it's hard to focus and talk at the same time. It really is. Also, don't get by her laugh. That'll actually hurt you. Watch out for that twister attack, which I didn't do. That's going to make her third and final phase a lot harder. Watch out. She'll hurt you when she does that. Oh, she's in her second. Whoa, I've never seen this before. Usually she transforms into that person with the bow. And I'm dead. Let's give it one more shot. I've never seen that before. That's new. She actually went against my expectations. I'm not too worried about dying. It's basically a thing in this game. If you don't die, then you're a master. But if you die, it's only, like, natural. As you know the gist of this one. Just stay below her and try not to get hit by the horns. I say playing it safe with the boss is the best way to succeed. Watch out. Yeah, you have to worry about those little planes shooting you with their guns. Pink ones can be parried for Super Meter, though. Let's use that. Let's stay high so we don't get hit. Alright, now we're past Phase 2, and we're going to be entering Phase 3 soon. Oh, that was close. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on her, while trying to keep an eye on myself. Alright, that'll actually slightly home in. Oh, I got hit? Damn. Whatever, it's no big deal. Alrighty, onwards to Phase 3. There she goes. This one's really easy. Just watch out for the slow-moving stars that home you. You can destroy them, by the way. And yes, that arrow will hurt you, if it wasn't obvious enough. Alright, she's almost dead. She's got one more phase after this, and that'll be her end. Yeah, besides for that surprise, this isn't a hard fight. This really isn't. Yeah, that was just new to me, so I'm sorry if I got killed. Like, you suck. I don't. Yeah, she'll freak out, and then she'll turn into a crescent. Ouch. I'm going to try to save my special for when she's about to hit now. The red UFOs up there will activate when you get close. The yellows will shoot before they come towards you. So that'll be your cue to how to dodge things. And oh, you son of a bitch. Whatever, she's about to die anyways. Come on, go away. There it is. You lose. Yeah, this game isn't too tough once you learn it. That doesn't mean it's easy, though. Yeah, you can try as many times as you like, and you can still easily get an A or whatever, but I'm not too concerned about grades, so who cares if people complain? I got a B, that's passing. Anyways, that'll do it for the first episode. What other threats do we have to face? Find out next time on Let's Play Cuphead. Also, if I didn't mention it, let me know the volume levels are okay or not in the, you know, whatchamacallit, the comments. Let me know if volume levels are okay.